Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you how to automate everything in vRising. Basically, here is one of my diagrams, and in this diagram there is everything in the game in one image, with including the automating processing that you can do with the redistribution engine. The redistribution engine, let me make myself a cat, is this thing right here, which is amazing. I'm on an official brutal PvP server and I managed to automate everything. And I'm using like 30 connections and everything is explained in the diagram. The new feature works like this basically. You can choose a priority system and you can automatically move loot once it's finished to that system. It's amazing. And if you look at the diagram, how do you use this diagram? You find what you need. For example, you need armor. This is the end product. The boxes that are with green, like this one, is end product. And you follow the arrows backward and you solve the bottlenecks. If the arrow is green, that means you have to automate it with the redistribution engine. If not, you just manually move the things. For example, these materials you manually craft because there is no auto crafting. You just craft it. And the entire strategy focuses on a few things. First off, servant missions. So I have a lot of servants that I have equipped. The secret here is to always have never repair your gear unless it's very urgent, and put broken gear or very low durability gear on servants. And I have 16 servants on my server that are all producing most of this loot with a high priority on quartz. So the first piece is the servant missions. The second piece is the vermin nest. You can make infinite grease, infinite silk using the spiderlings, and infinite pristine hide as long as you have quartz, because the quartz in the fabricator you make the canisters that make the mutated rats, the grease you use it for mosquitoes, and just fish bones that you can get from gloomrot houses or just randomly by pressing fishes. All of that, you have all these materials, all this part. Servants will handle that, and a big ass garden. You put everything into pollen and you are able to make armor down the line. All of it from pollen, and the tombstones can give you everything. And only fiber you have to farm. You have to farm, I think, fiber, wood, and corrupted wood for everything else. So let me show you how this system works. So over here, I have it connected. This one produces my power cores and my sludge canisters, and they're being fed into this red alloy / scourges machine. I have most of these disabled. If you disable a recipe, for example, I disabled gold chains. Gold chains will not be outputted here, even if this one produces gold chains and gold bars. And anything that is an output will not arrive if it's disabled. So I have this one here, red alloy and scourges. This one here is whetstones and glass and iron. This is my basic one. You can see it has the basic recipes enabled. This one is amber glass and gold. This one only does amber glass. And this one does dark silver. And I think only dark silver. And all of them are connected to each other, and an output box. The dark silver is connected to a vampire lockbox and a forge output at the end. Just one moment. Let me see. Here is a forge output. And everything goes out here. And the same, this one is being fed by others in the workshop. I have here a connection to my paper press, my vampire lockbox, my workshop output, and a lot of alchemy things, and another loom. The grinders are also producing spectral dust, which is being fed back into the forges. Each individual grinder processes flowers, bones and stone, and you just fill them up for pollen. In the tailor room, I have basically a setup here. This one just produces coarse thread. These two produce coarse thread, and they're being connected to the wool loom, this one. And this one produces wool and sometimes cloth. And this one is connected to my end silk and yarn. This one produces ghost yarn, silk, and shadow weave. And the tannery is connected just to the vampire lockbox, because I have in the lockbox a lot of repair materials. I like connecting many things to the lockbox. I have automation for golems as well. I have automation for the devourer if I'm destroying books for paper or jewels. Everything goes into their respective chests. I have automation for potions. This is connected to the pot output for potions. So here is all the potions arrive here. Let me sort them. And then I make some kits like this for PvP. So everything is interconnected, and it's very nice now that you have redistribution engines. Each engine allows like for 8 capacity, so I have like 4 engines through the entire base. I even make here onyx tiers, and they arrive automatically in my lockbox because they're very dense. I also recommend making obsidian if you're on a PvP server, because obsidian is very dense. It stacks to 100, and with 100 obsidian you can make like 12 golems in one slot over here. And you automate the making of obsidian over here. You just need gem dust, scourge stones, and radium alloy, which is being made. And yeah, looking at the diagram, your servants early game will also do a lot of fish jobs. In order to get fish, you need it for oil, for fish bones, to supply the vermin nest. And the merchants, you can buy the seeds to start up your garden. Your garden, we have another big garden, but this is our small garden. This is our roleplay garden, because it was nice. But if you have a huge garden, you can make a lot of pollen, and you need many materials. So basically, you can do so many things with the new redistribution engine. Just follow the diagram if you're lost, and if you want to see how servants are, how my servants are being used to produce everything, I also have like a servant diagram. Sorry for the flashbang. And here I have a servant calculator, and you can choose how many servants are working for silver ore at the moment. So right now I have 16 servants allocated to do a lot of things. You don't need to do this, I just did it because it's fun for me. But just send servants on things that you lack from the diagram, and eventually you will have everything. So that's about it. I hope you enjoy and have fun with the redistribution engine.